Okay, so today is January 6th, and the topic of today's reading from the book Affirmations for the Inner Child by Raquel Lerner is order. My adolescent within is learning order. As a teenager, I hated it when my mom told me to clean my room. It was my room, wasn't it? I could decide how I wanted to live. In rebellion, I made certain my bedroom was always a mess. Shoes and clothes and worse, strewn on the floor. As an adult, I'm still stuck with my rebellious teenager. Sometimes I think his piles of trash will bury me. Cleaning up after him leaves me angry and exhausted. Today I will take control of my environment. I no longer have to feel overwhelmed by the enormity of housekeeping tasks. I make my own messes and I will clean them up. When I have finished using something, I will put it back. I make sure I am not inadvertently inadvertently bringing the outside inside. I will work with instead of against myself. Today my environment will reflect my inner accord. Yes, today's reading invites us to, be organized, right? Uh, Basically, work, right? Doing any type of work is boring. It requires some effort, and there are tasks that we are told that are not to do, that we are not to do, and we consider them uh, annoying for some reason, right? Uh, so one of the things that people end up doing, particularly me, is if I don't like to organize things, it's better not to have things, right? It's better to have less things, right? So that you don't have to organize all the time. Of course, when it comes to things that you have to own, clothes, for example, is one of the things that tend to be necessary, right? Uh, for example, toys start becoming less and less. For example, for children, toys are things that typically in a medium class perhaps, or even in a low class society, people tend to accumulate objects, right? No matter what, yes, it doesn't matter if it's a middle class or a low class society. People tend to accumulate stuff, right? And toys become less and less important when you grow up, so you start throwing them away, right? Or becoming less and less willing to have things that have no sense in your life, right? But in any case, one has to learn to be organized, right? One have to learn to be organized no matter what, right? One have to try to put the clutter where it belongs, right? So one of the things that one can do is just not be unorganized, right? Like the reading says, not bring into the house things that are unnecessary, and just put them where they belong from the start, so that you don't have to do it afterwards, or so that you don't accumulate a pile of or a long list of to-do things that are going to be left unattended. In any case, if you like the reading, give it a thumbs up, leave it in the comments below, subscribe to the channel, share through social media, and as always, if Providence allows it, we will meet each other in a different day.